Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Gemini. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. So I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and just leave the rest, guys. So we're starting off the reading today with the Light Seers Tarot, and then we'll use the Radiant Rider-Waite to clarify, the Romance Angels, and then finish off with the Soulmates and Separation unspoken love messages. So let's get into this reading. Angels of Love and Light, could you please have clear and concise messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please? And thank you. Ooh, okay. So that was interesting. So do one more shuffle because that was a bit funny there. Interesting. I'm going to cut up the deck now. So there could be a little bit of resistance here, guys. A little bit of resistance from someone. Interesting. So we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups. The Fool in reverse. Yeah. There's that hesitancy here with the Fool in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Judgment in the reverse. Eight of Swords. Yep. Knight of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. Wow, so interesting how I said that. Five of Cups in reverse. Knight of Swords, the Hangman, Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. You could be dealing with a Leo here, potentially with the Strength card. Maybe even a Pisces with the Hangman. We do have Aries on the table with the Fool and Sagittarius with the Judgment card. Okay. So you could be dealing with a fellow air sign, an earth sign, a fire sign, or a water sign. Okay, but let's get into this reading. Okay, well that was fascinating for me because I felt that sense of resistance, and we've definitely got blocks in here with the Eight of Wands in reverse, not taking the leap of faith with the Fool, holding oneself back here, taking their time here, procrastination with the Seven of Cups, holding themselves back due to fears with the Eight of Swords, and not feeling fully in their power here with the Knight of Wands. So it's like wanting to take the jump but then feeling fearful that they're going to come across as impulsive if they were to do so. So somebody is really kind of teetering here on wanting to move on forward, but then they feel like, oh no, I don't trust myself fully to be able to do that. I don't know whether I should do that or not. But I feel like this person has gained clarity on the connection between you and this person. Like your love interest knows what there is between the two of you here, with that Six of Cups, most likely a past life connection here, a very strong soulmate bond between the two of you. This person has a lot of fond memories of you. They are very nostalgic as of right now. They may be daydreaming a lot up in their head though, very stressed about coming forward towards you. It's like they want to have a reunion or a reconciliation or a permanent union with you, but they are very much dwelling on the past here. And I feel that predominantly this person is needing to heal from whatever they're dealing with here with the Five of Cups in reverse, and getting some sort of closure of that first before taking a new adventure with you. This person may have been used to unbalanced connections in the past here with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and they didn't really get anywhere. This person may have been taken advantage of on several occasions, and I feel like this person is trying to gather courage and confidence and strength within themselves to trust themselves enough that they're going to make the right decision by coming forward towards you, and that you are not going to be the same as like every other person that they've dealt with. Now that's not even necessarily just in a romantic sense, but with whoever they've dealt with in their life. I feel like there's been people around them who've been relatively selfish here, very self-centered, people who really kind of couldn't necessarily care less about what your person does do or doesn't do, or they do really care about what your person does and they're overly controlling or trying to breadcrumb them in some sort of way so they don't take the action that they want to take. So they're just trying to hold them back, as it were. So I feel like there's this massive push and pull in energy here. But it comes clear to me that this person, all they want to do is communicate with you and have a very fun, passionate new beginning and a passionate, balanced, equal give and take partnership with you, and get out of their head about it because they want to reconcile, right? They want to have this union or reunion, but this person is feeling fearful, right? Because they may think and feel that you have options here. So even if they were to come back around, are you potentially going to be still there? Or are you going to be off elsewhere with someone else? Because you've decided to get out of your head to do with this situation and go, do you know what, this has all been too much for me. I've gained the clarity that I need, and yes, fair enough, to a certain extent I'm loyal to this person, but then it's like, has it been too much time that has passed between the two of you? Is there this sense of, well, is it worth waiting any longer? You know, I know there's the Six of Cups there, but can I definitely get this extra 4 cups that I want from this person? Am I going to get to that 10 of Cups if this person comes around to me? Or if you know, will we genuinely have that? So I feel like there's this sense of frustration here, a little bit of angst, and someone is not necessarily being impatient, but it's really trying on someone's patience as of right now, because I feel like someone has been incredibly patient, but then even the most patient of people may have a bit of a blip now and again and kind of go, oh, okay, how much longer is this going to take? Like, especially if the connection between the two of you, with whatever has been happening, it's been a long time coming for you and this person to eventually have a union or a reunion with one another. It can be very challenging. You know, it tests us to our limits types of thing. So what I'm feeling predominantly is that this person is absolutely overthinking on how to come forward towards you. They are. They're trying to get out of their head though. They are. This person's in their kind of own self-imposed prison as of right now, and potentially a kind of a victim to an old way of thinking. And this person is feeling a bit fed up of these connections that they've been dealing with in the past with these other people. It could be to do with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, but I'm feeling predominantly that it's more in the case of family members, so-called friends, work colleagues, people who are kind of close to this person or appear to be close to this person. But I feel like there's definitely God, my throat just went then. There's definitely been a few snakes in the grass. They definitely didn't want me to say that or make that obvious. Look at that, with the snake coming through here. The snake in the grass has been revealed, and I feel like this person has been fed up with playing with these games with these other people. I'm getting snakes and ladders here. Snakes and ladders, that kind of kids game. They're fed up with playing snakes and ladders because they feel like they keep on going up and then they get back down again to the bottom of the board where they have to start all over. And this person is fed up of doing that, so they're trying to break this kind of cycle, as it were. Maybe like a past kind of karmic lesson with whoever they've got in their life. But this person wants to come forward towards you. They want to communicate. They see that you have made a lot of sacrifices and potentially have felt relatively disappointed here. Or if you're dealing with a Pisces, they have felt disappointed potentially, or felt a little bit upset or hurt that a connection hasn't come forward together. I'm getting a sense of boredom here. You know, it's like the bigger picture of things. Eventually there's going to be the victory, the success, what have you, and there's going to be the accomplishment of what you both have been through together with this Strength card. But it's been a very long, difficult, arduous journey. It's been challenging, and there's been a lot of healing that's needed to take place, and leaving of things that no longer serve oneself, and trying to gather up confidence again to work on your own endeavours, as it were. I feel like someone has, you know, had a real knock at their confidence, and they're trying to get their pentacles up. They're trying to get their self-esteem up, but also their money together, so that eventually There can be a laying down of roots here with the Ten of Pentacles, and breaking free of old karmic cycles or patterns of whatever happened in the past with the Devil in reverse, to then gain clarity, to have this new perspective, to have this new life, to have this new vision of what there's wanting in the future. But I feel like someone potentially could be receiving a download as of right now, that they need to break free of a supposedly financially sound situation where there has been a codependent connection or connections here, where they've looked relatively happy on the outside, but they are not happy, and potentially they're having to overly give their time, their effort and the energy to these people because they are selfish. I'm picking up on that for some reason. But someone could be feeling a little bit fearful about the idea of dating as well. I feel like your person wants to come forward towards you, or you would like to go forward towards them and meet up together. But especially if there's been a long kind of dry spell or quiet period, I feel like someone is trying to really kind of get their mojo up, get their flow back, so that they feel confident and they have this new sense of self-love for themselves, so that eventually you guys can get together when you're ready to get together. I'm picking up on that. But what I'm going to do is clarify here with the Radiant Rider-Waite and see what additional messages that we can get for you. But there has been a lot of waiting, a lot of hanging around, and that is obviously very difficult. It can be very challenging. But I feel like there is someone, most likely yourself or your love interest, you both see each other as the only option. There is probably options available, but I feel like somebody only wants the one option, or you both only just want each other, and that's it. You want this love, but you both miss each other during this kind of period of separation, because there has been difficulties, but someone is trying to inject some sort of new self-love within themselves so that they can take pride in themselves. I'm getting pride in their appearance, to do something. Potentially someone is fearful that a connection isn't moving forward, or they don't want to put in effort to do with a connection anymore, because somebody else may be out and about having some sort of one night stand with other people who may just be wanting kind of flings or hookups or what have you. So I feel someone's stressed about that, like they're stressed about the other person doing something, and that they're going to walk away from them. Look at that they're not going to communicate with someone, they're going to walk away instead here with the Eight of Wands in the reverse and the Eight of Cups. Someone may be fearful that if they try to get their ish together and go forward to someone, that they're going to be blocked by them because they've taken too long, and that someone's going to abandon the connection, or they're going to ghost them or do something. But there may have been silent treatment at one point, but what this person actually wants is to move the connection forward here with the Eight of Wands, with the Ace of Cups. They want to embrace new love, but it may have not been made like obvious to someone that that's what they want. So someone's having to kind of follow their intuition, as it were, with the Ace of Cups. I'm getting more like in a sense of being more in touch with their spirituality, their intuition, to have the victory that they want here with the Six of Wands. So let's look into the Fool here. Why is the Fool in reverse for Gemini? Somebody just may be feeling like they're not ready for a connection here. Because this is somebody who confuses lust with love, and this is someone who's not necessarily romantic kind of relationship material. But then there's also a sense of jealousy here, potentially with the Eight of Wands in reverse and a codependent connection, or there's like an imbalance of one overly giving to someone else. But I feel like there is this really strong connection here with the other person, or if not both of you are stressed that the other one is doing something else with someone else, and that there is no talking between the two of you. Like, you may not be seeing eye to eye as of right now with the Four of Wands in reverse, because there's a sense of doubt and insecurity somewhere. Maybe someone feels fearful that somebody else is going to neglect the connection. But there may be other people trying to talk to your person as of right now, your love interest, by saying certain things to get them confused, to potentially blow their chance with you, to not come forward. Like they're purposely blocking your person from coming forward. But I feel like somebody is being talked out of something, or people are trying to talk your person out of doing something or coming forward towards you. There are too many people in the mix who are trying to get involved. I feel someone is feeling stuck and they're trying to break free from what they need to, and they eventually will do, but they feel trapped as of right now. But I feel like someone just feels like it's bad timing to come together with a union or a reunion or reconciliation as of yet, because of whatever else they've got going on in their life. Wow, the Emperor. Oh my gosh. Aries energy with the Six of Cups in reverse. You could be dealing with a divine masculine here, potentially, with that Emperor energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be, with the King of Wands. This person knows that they need to step up to the plate, that they need to move on from whatever they need to get into their full power here. To embrace a brand new beginning, but it's been very challenging for this person if they are to come forward and speak their truth. Someone knows that they need to get away from something or from someone. Yeah, look at that. They have to move on. Look at that with the Six of Cups coming out again in reverse with the Aquarius energy of the Star. There's definitely a sense of third-party interferences here. Definitely. Somebody wants to move on, but they're feeling restricted. Wow, oh my gosh, as I say that. The Lovers and the Ace of Cups. There is true love between the two of you. And I'm getting, well, the Lovers is the twins, aren't they? It's Adam and Eve. But there's the twins here. So there potentially is a twin here who may be feeling stuck still. Maybe feeling stuck about whether to kind of give their all in a situation because they've been hurt, they've been heartbroken, so they're hesitating and coming forward with a passionate new beginning. I feel like predominantly it's because other people could be very strongly in the mix, kind of saying certain things in someone's ear, but they're trying to rise above it, I'm getting. Yeah, this person wants to revive the connection between the two of you here with the Four of Cups, but they just don't know how to do it here with the Nine of Swords. They're just anxious. They're not sure how to even go about coming forward towards you. This person doesn't want you and them to kind of drift apart. They want a solid connection with you. They want to show you the love that they have for you. They want to build on your connection. This person is very, I'm getting deeply in love with you. This person's deeply in love with you, and I'm getting they are waiting. It's been difficult, but they are waiting. They're actively waiting. They're working on themselves, but they are actively waiting. Because they know the other person is consumed with something else elsewhere, with someone else or something else, and it's been very difficult. I feel like someone's having to really battle with their inner demons as of right now, and this could be really troublesome for someone. But this person is scared of being rejected. They're fearful of being rejected and left out in the cold in some sort of way. They don't want to be heartbroken anymore. Somebody is fearful that the other person has fallen out of love with the other person because they haven't been able to come forward and show up as of yet. Yeah, look at that, as I say, that being left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. Feeling unloved and unwanted and feeling rejected. Somebody's really trying to heal some sort of deep, deep wound within them. But they've got other people right now who are hanging on to them tight here. And this person's kind of suffocating in their environment to do with wherever they're at right now. And they're having to let go of whoever they are dealing with if they are going to step up and be in their full power to then come forward and offer you this love. with the Page of Cups. I feel like somebody wants to apologise for whatever happened in the past. Look at that with the Devil. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Maybe if they were in an unwanted commitment elsewhere, then this person wants to apologise for staying where they were in that, because they know that they left the other person out in it here with the Five of Cups. And they listened to too many other people that didn't really give them the best advice here with the Queen of Swords in reverse, King of Wands in reverse. There was a lot of manipulation here at play. This person may have felt relatively powerless or hopeless in a situation. They didn't have the courage and confidence, so they had to stay retreated from you potentially, or you had to stay retreated from someone else. Here with this Virgo energy, with the Hermit, and kind of do some sort of solid healing here, and then eventually gather up the courage to kind of regroup and leave what's necessary, rather than lying to oneself by staying in a situation where there isn't victory and success. King of Cups. There is love here, and this person wants to reconcile. They want to do right by you. This person hasn't been able to show you the deep love that they have for you, because they're actually trying to hold themselves back. And the reason they're holding themselves back is because they're trying to allow you, or you may be allowing this other person's space, the time that they need to heal, because they know that they're going through a really tough and unpredictable time as of right now. So let's look into this Judgment here. Judgment in reverse, please. This person wants to have a two-way love with you, and you probably want this with them. You may see each other as the future kind of future mother or father of your children, future spouse. I'm getting potentially a same-sex connection here, guys, with the Emperor and the King of Cups. That could be something. Doesn't necessarily have to be though, so take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. Why is Judgment here, please, for Gemini? Oh, no, I won't take that because that just flew out like that. Judgment, please. There is a sense of unconditional love here, true love. Ace of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh, wow. Someone is getting it clear to them in this recognition that the new beginning will happen when it's ready to happen in divine timing, but someone's overthinking the whole thing. They're thinking, what if? Well, what if I don't do this sooner? Will we still not be able to come forward together? Will we be able to make it work? Will we be able to make it right? What happens if I need to stay where I'm at for a little bit longer and close out a few things, or if I need to tie a few loose ends? You know, will the new beginning still be there, or will this person have moved off and gone somewhere else where there is potential new love? You know, there could be potential new love elsewhere with another soulmate, but also there could be, you know, more casual connections available as well. So it's like, it's that difference. I'm getting a sense of these two people here, you and your love interest, having this strong soulmate bond, potentially a divine counterpart, high-level soulmate, twin flame connection here, and that one of you, or if not both of you, could have the potential for new love, as there's a choice here, but then it's trying to choose whether you go for love or whether you go for lust. And someone may be confused because there's the temptation to go for a more lust-based connection, because especially if there's been a long period of time where not very much has happened between the two of you, you know, we all have needs, you know, we all have that sense of, you know, wanting to have intimacy and closeness. And so it's relatively difficult because it can be readily there and available, you know, if you were to go out and meet someone. If that's what you wanted, then yeah, of course, it's there available if you wanted to have that. But I feel like somebody wants to do things right and wants to do things properly and have a brand new beginning with someone and kind of have this new love and be optimistic that everything will eventually turn out, even if it doesn't seem like it at the time. With the Star in reverse, there's going to be the wish fulfillment of a new beginning eventually, but sometimes it's difficult because it challenges our faith. It challenges our faith. Why is the Judgment here, please, in reverse? You know, there's people that have difficulty with being, you know, alone. But it's trying to be more comfortable with being alone as well. Hermit in reverse. Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I'm just getting this overall impression that someone's really stuck because they are potentially daydreaming and fantasizing and obsessing about the idea of coming back, but they don't know how to do it, and they don't want to cause drama in someone's life, but they've been in deep reflection about the connection for a very long time. They're just trying to balance their life out here. Look at that with the Two of Pentacles and the Chariot in reverse. Empress energy in reverse, bottom of the deck of what we don't see. So there could potentially be other people right now who are trying to prevent movement forward in this happening. So it could be even a mother figure of sorts, or a family friend, so a mother relative or a matriarch in the family or something like that, or someone who is a mother figure to someone who could be very overly protective. Oh gosh, wow, my throat just went then. Who could be overly protective of someone, so they're trying to keep them, you know, bound in some way by being stuck in a situation. But it's not fair though. It's not fair to keep someone else back when they don't really want to be held back. In a third party, look at that with the Three of Cups in reverse. There's definitely an interference here, an injustice. I feel like it's a lot of it's to do with material gain here. Because your person knows that if they were to kind of set boundaries with these other people and stick to them and say, look, this isn't working out for me, I have this desire to go on elsewhere, to be with my person, I've gained clarity in my life, I want this new beginning here, with the Ace of Wands and the Sun coming forward towards you. They know that they could have a lot of happiness with you, and they want this new beginning with the Fool. But they're impatient because they're frustrated because they want this new beginning with you. They want to manifest it in, but they're up in their head trapped about it because they're trying to close off a very difficult, painful situation elsewhere. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Cancer or a Virgo, potentially specifically. I'll take one more for that Judgment. These cards don't want to shuffle. This person is most likely at a crossroads. They're trying to juggle their life right now before coming forward towards you. Yeah, look at that. Three of Cups in reverse. And then the Eight Pentacles again in the reverse. See, my voice keeps on wanting to close up. Do you know what? I'm getting guilt trip. So somebody's trying to guilt trip someone else, and the other person could be seeing through all of the BS. And there may be a lot of arguments going on right now with the Five of Wands. A lot of frustration, a lot of arguments. Realising that somebody else is potentially trying to self-sabotage. The illusions are getting lifted here with the Magician in reverse. Or they will be soon. Yeah. Somebody is having to go through a very painful ending here, but there's been blocks in someone having the success and the happiness that they're after here with the Sun. Because they're having to close a karmic cycle elsewhere and then take the time that they need to heal, because it's been a long soul journey for them where they've had to change their beliefs and know that they are deserving of more in their life before moving forward in relation to love and speaking their truth here and making plans for a greater connection I'm getting to have with you and closing the gap. So let's look into the romance angels here, guys, and see what additional messages we can get for you to close off this reading. Look at that. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So someone's definitely needing to free themselves from something that's not serving them anymore. So if you are enjoying this reading, Please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. And if you do subscribe, please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video. If you do enjoy the reading, please hit that like button, as it makes a massive difference with the channel and it helps get the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. So thank you all so much. Everything you need to know about myself and the channel is down in the description box below. And if you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there is a donation link now available in the description box. So thank you so much to those who have already donated, and thank you to those who are thinking of donating. I'm very grateful for you all. So thank you, and thank you. Okay. But I'm getting the sense that there is definitely a third party here of sorts, as somebody's trying to play victim and they're attention seeking and they're trying to put blocks and obstacles in someone's way. There may even be like travel delays here. Maybe somebody's having car trouble or car issues here with the Chariot in reverse. Wow, I'm getting, for some reason, if someone is trying to learn how to drive, or they've got their learning, their kind of their theory test done, but they're wanting to get their practical done for their driving practical, they may be trying to balance their money, or they're trying to wait on some sort of money to come in so that they're able to take the test, so that they could pass their practical driving test. If that's not necessarily the case, then this person has passed, but then they're waiting on the finances to buy a car, or potentially they try to get a car secondhand from someone who they thought that they could trust, but turns out it could potentially be a false friendship, and then something happened with the car or it went wrong. I don't know. I'm getting that for some reason, which is very different. But you make this person very happy, and they make you very happy, and there's definitely a sense of wanting to make it right with one another. But there has been trials and tribulations in relation to this. But there is, someone's very scared and fearful that the other person's going to go out and meet new love, and go out and date, and kind of go for a more like infatuation based kind of connections, rather than pursuing this kind of deep love. If that's not necessarily the case, that I'm getting that someone may have tried to go out and get this kind of more casual connections, but it just doesn't feel the same. You know, it's not the same. There isn't passion there. There isn't love. There isn't passion. It's kind of lust, and it doesn't really mean anything. And someone's a bit like, well, this is not great compared to what I could have with the real thing, you know, where there's actually a deep emotional a commitment and love and trust and intimacy and sensuality and that type of thing. And I feel like someone's missing out on that, or like they know that they can't really get that from anywhere else other than being with this person, because there's the past life connection between the two of you. So that's the additional message that I'm getting, which is very fascinating. You deserve love. You are lovable. Yeah, so maybe someone's trying to have this new sense of self-love for themselves. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yeah, I'm getting that very strongly. Someone's really been trying to get their money together. They could be waiting on some sort of windfall, inheritance, dividing of the assets. They could be waiting on something before they can separate themselves from whoever they need to here. Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So you've been in separation probably from this person for a very long time, or your person's about to separate once they get their finances, because they know they are deserving of better. And not necessarily just romantic love, but just love in general. And they're having this self-love for themselves. Reconciliation. Someone from the past is returning to your life and worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Well, I felt that very strongly throughout this reading. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Bottom of the deck, we have codependency. Wow. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Yeah, so I'm getting that as well. There's someone Potentially struggling with addictions, codependency, negative kind of thought patterns, other people interferences, yeah, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Someone is fearful that if they don't get their ish together, that someone else is going to have new love. And that new love and the other person are going to get to know each other. This person is hoping that you're going to forgive them for the fact that you two have been in separation for such a long time, because they felt like they didn't have enough to be able to offer you before coming back around to reconcile, even though they feel this love for you here and they want you and them to turn a corner. They feel like they may have not had enough to offer you in the past, like they didn't feel worthy enough for you and them to move on forward together. They were stressed. So let's look in the soulmates and separation unspoken love messages and see what we can get to close out this reading for you all today. So this could be if you are in little contact with your person or no contact, or if you are talking, then it could be very sporadic, so here, there and everywhere type thing. But this could be obviously if your love interest wants to say to you, or what you would like to say to them, as we do have cross watchers here available, guys, okay? So what can we get here for the soulmates and separations, please? For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, what do they need to know in relation to love, please and thank you? Oh, okay. My heart was blocked. I was not available to receive your love when you gave it. My pride and ego led us astray. This person could have real issues with trying to communicate. They feel this love for you, but they have issues with saying what they want to say. Their pride could be holding them back from actually opening up and communicating with you as of right now to balance the scales between you. The distance between us is killing me. I was dishonest with you and myself. I lived one big lie. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't make it up. My pride and ego led us astray. Came out again, and it's right on top of the other card. Hurting you was not the plan. I'm going to take another one because we've got that repeat there with the pride and ego. Oh my gosh, guys. I was dishonest with you and myself. I lived one big lie. Wow. I didn't realise there was a second card of that. I have to pull another one for you. How has that come out twice as well? You will always have a special place in my heart that nobody else can fill. I feel like a fool for losing you. Well, we do have the Fool card here in reverse, so somebody does feel like a bit of a clown. They do feel like a fool for doing something. I feel ashamed for how I treated you. You did not deserve that, so that's probably why. I am feeling emotionally void without you. This person really does miss you. Deliver me from temptation. Yeah, so somebody could have difficulties with temptation and lust, potentially. If that's not the case, then there are multiple reasons for why someone could have issues with temptation here. Okay, so anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of the reading. So I hope that there was a few messages in there that resonated. If not the whole reading, obviously I'd love to get your feedback in the comments down below. So yeah, let us know and I'll get back to you eventually, guys. A bit, you know, better late than never. But I hope that you have enjoyed the reading. And if you did, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. And also hope you have a very good week, and we'll speak to you very soon. So take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.